So this is week 7 of Funnel Fridays, and we're going to be talking today about personalizing your app. Let me tell you a little bit about how this all came to be. If this is just your first time joining us, you're in for a treat. It doesn't matter if this is week 1 or week 7. We do things here that are going to help you to get started even from the very beginning. And so it's going to be redundant information. We'll go through a training, then we'll open it up for a work session where I'll demonstrate some things and then open it up for some questions at the end. So go ahead and type your questions in the chat box, or you can wait till the end and type them. And let me go ahead and get the share going. So today's date is December 8th. And let's make sure you guys can see this okay. All right, let me try it one more time. It doesn't look like the share is working. Okay, here we go. Just an added step. Fantastic. Here we go. So this is called the AdvNav app, and it works in conjunction with your @CostMetals business. And I personally built it out because I learned about Rapid Funnel, who is the one that powers AdvNav, back in 2017. And I was blown away how easy it made my life. And so I wanted to bring it to you guys and build it out custom, especially when we're just getting started here at CostMetals. We need a way to reach the field and be able to reach our prospects and get everyone excited and share with them a really sophisticated presentation, and as well have some fantastic tools to be able to help us be organized and so forth. So again, as everyone comes in, welcome to week 7 of Funnel Fridays. Today's session is all about taking ownership of your business by personalizing your AdvNav app. After all, it's your business, your brand, and your story. You might as well make it shine, right? Now, before we dive in, let me tell you this. Personalizing your app isn't just about making it look pretty. It's about creating a tool that works for you, showcasing your unique style and simplifying the way you connect with clients, teammates, or prospects. Plus, the best part, for those of you rocking the standard version, this is completely free. That's right, zero, zip, nada. Now, there is a premium version that you could upgrade to, and we think that after you start using it, you're really going to see the value. It's going to make money for you, and so it's going to pay for itself, and you'll want to do it. So there is a premium version available, and it's only $24.95 a month. So again, there's no bait and switch. When you're ready, if you're ready, you can do that. And if not, you can stay on free forever. And the free version is robust. So if you've ever looked into buying a subscription to a digital business card, you know it can cost a small fortune. But with AdvNav, you've got everything you need already in your pocket. It's like having a Swiss Army knife for your business, sleek, versatile, and designed to make you look like a pro. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through the steps to make this app truly yours. And stick around because I'll show you some insider tips and tricks to take advantage of features that most people don't even realize they have. So grab a pen, take some notes, and let's make sure your AdvNav app becomes the powerhouse tool it's meant to be. Let's do this. So let's talk about some of the challenges people face when diving into any kind of networking business, but especially at CostMetals. The first big hurdle, digital tools. Most of them just aren't designed to be perfect, personal, or authentic. They're created for a mass use. It's a one-fits-all approach. And let's be honest, when was the last time something one size fits all actually fit? Right? That's why having a tool like the AdvNav app, which allows you to put your personal touch on your business, is such a game changer. It's not just a tool, it's an extension of you. Now, here's another challenge that holds people back: the fear of technology. Type a chat in the one box if you have that. Have you heard someone that says, I could never do that? Or do you say, I'm just not that tech savvy? Or maybe you've been the person at some point. There's no judgment if that's the case. The reality is many people don't join this business because they think it's too complicated. They're overwhelmed by all the tech tools and feel like they need a master's degree in computer science just to get started. But that's where the AdvNav app swoops in like a superhero, cape and all. We can confidently say you don't need to be a tech wizard to succeed here. We've got a simple app that makes it easy to run your at-cost metals business right from your phone. And then there's the branding piece. Let's face it, most people stepping into the network business don't give much thought to their personal brand. But here's the truth. People do business with those they know, like, and trust. It's not just a catchy saying. It's the foundation of success in this industry. Your AdvNav app is your secret weapon for those connections. It's a way to showcase who you are and make others feel like you already know you. Make others feel like they already know you, even if you've never met the person. Think about it. How often have you followed someone online who's so relatable and engaging that you feel like you're already friends? That's the kind of magic you can create here. The ability to customize and personalize your app isn't just a nice to have or must to have. It's how you stand out, foster trust, and show others that they too can do this business. So let's take this from being overwhelming to empowering and make the digital world work for us, not against us. Slide doesn't want to move forward. Hold up. There we go. So let's dive into solutions, and trust me, this is where it gets fun. First, we have your digital business card. Now, this isn't just a business card, it's your digital handshake, a way for people to connect with you instantly and effortlessly. You'll be able to upload your photo because, let's face it, nothing says I'm approachable and ready to help like a friendly face. And personalize your links. Whether you're active on Facebook, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, or any other platform, you can make it so people can click and bam, they're right where you want them to be. No fumbling, no searching, no awkward, is this the right Dawn Marie on Facebook moments. Next up, personal calendar invites. Think of this as your secret weapon for staying organized while leveraging your own resources. You can add trackable links to anything you share, stories, articles, website links, basically anything you find online that's too good not to share. Even if it's not already built into the app, you can pop it in under your personal resources. And here's the cool part. These links are trackable. That means you'll actually know if someone's clicked on them, that amazing article that you've shared, or checked out that compelling video. You're not just sending stuff into the digital void and hoping for the best. You've got intel, people, and your ACM referral code. This is not a biggie, but it's important. There we go. You want to make sure that when someone visits one of your landing pages and hits the join button, that it takes them seamlessly to the ACM website with your referral code baked in. It's all about making things as easy and streamlined as possible for both you and your prospects. We'll also get you set up with your social sharing buttons so all your platforms are listed right there on your digital business card. When you share, you want people to find you, not some random stranger with the same name who just happens to exist on LinkedIn. Unless that stranger wants to join your team. In that case, well, maybe you'll send them the link. By personalizing your digital business card and leveraging these tools, you're not just sharing resources, you're building a brand, you're fostering trust and making it ridiculously simple for people to connect with you. So let's jump in and start into some solutions and put them into action. Your challenge for the week, because what's a training without a little action, right? I'm challenging you to personalize your digital business card. Think of it as your digital calling card, but way cooler and way more you. Here's what I want you to do. Take a few minutes to make it your own. Add a couple of personal buttons if you want. It's totally optional. But hey, why not show off a little individuality? You've got 10 preloaded buttons on your electronic business card featuring the most compelling and powerful ACM resources. So we've actually done the heavy lifting for you. It's already preloaded and you don't have to make any changes. But if you want to, you'll need to hop on the desktop version of the app. Don't worry, it's easy peasy. You'll use the same login credentials you use for the mobile app. And once you're in, there's a spot where you can add buttons that reflect your unique style and approach. Maybe it's a link to your favorite motivational video, an article that has inspired you, or your personal blog. Whatever feels authentic to you, pop it in there. And here's the best part. If you decide you want to change it up later, you can do it anytime. You can reset it back to our 10 pre-programmed buttons if you feel like it. If you want to just keep it simple, there's no way to mess this up. Seriously, this app is foolproof. We want you to go through it, click on everything. You can't break it. So dive in, experiment, and make your business card a true reflection of you. Your digital business card is your first impression. So let's make it authentic, personal, and unforgettable. We're going to go into the working session next. I want to show you how to do that update on the business card. But next week, we're going to be doing exponentially better follow-up. That's week 8. So make sure if you haven't told your team about this, if you're new, get them on here. It's fun. They can get their questions answered. It's wonderful. So we talked about, here we go. We talked about how to, I'm going to show you in just a second, how to find your business card and send it out on the app. But if you want to actually change something on the actual business card, like one of the buttons, then what you're going to do is you're going to come down to where it says settings on the bottom. This is just a screenshot, so you won't see my cursor at this moment in time. But on the menu, go down to settings. This is from the desktop. And as you see at the top, it says it's at my.rapidfunnel.com. Log in there and then go down to settings. And once you go to settings, it's going to open up your profile. And if you see on the right-hand side, there's a big blue button and it says manage the business card. Go ahead and click that. And then you're going to see all the different ones. And all you have to do, if there's one that you want to change out, is click the edit button, and then it's going to walk you through and ask you, what do you want to replace it with, so forth. And like we said, if somehow you change your mind later, maybe that video is no longer relevant, or that link is no longer relevant, you can always just click reset. So let me switch my view to here and bring you back. This is the dashboard of your AdvNav. And what we want to do now is just kind of walk you through how to find your business card. Now, there's 2 ways to do it. The first way is through just clicking on resources. And if you click on that, you're going to see it at the very top here, my card. And we have a checkbox if you want to send it, if you want to show the QR code, like for instance, if you are somewhere and someone wants to, you're talking about gold and silver, you can just click this to be able to pull that up and they can shine their camera at it and then be able to open up your business card and send you a text message right there so that you can contact, you can capture their name and information. So once they open up your business card, they can click that and then they'll just send you a quick text message that says their name, and now you have it. That's the first way of doing it. That would be from the desktop. When you click resources, this is the untrackable version. This means I want to share my business card all over social media. This is what you use that for. It's not going to be trackable. You won't get any statistics on it. So what we recommend, if you are sharing it with someone, that you come down to the contacts first, right here. Oops, sorry, right here. And then click on contact. Let's click on Taylor. And then you'll have the option to send a resource. And this again is where all you have to do is click the box. And depending on the information in Taylor's profile, if he has listed an email or if you've added an email, text message is the middle, or just copy and pasting it to social media. Maybe you want to send it on Messenger or Instagram or WhatsApp, just as a message. You can do it that way. So when you do it, and you click, this is going to pull it up. And I am on an iPhone. And so an Android's going to look a little bit different, but it's actually going to come in with some sample text. And this sample text is editable because maybe this is your brother and you don't need to send him all this information. So you're going to want to edit it however you want. Like if you just met someone for breakfast, just, add that in there. Or if it's too formal, just change it up. And it's going to automatically add the person's information, their first name, etc. Next, what we want to make sure that you do to ensure that your business card looks the best that it can, you're going to want to go under the More button to customize it. Meaning, make sure that you already have your headshot uploaded and all your information's in here so that they can find you. And as you can see, Joe Boyan has his headshot in here, but I'm going to go under settings to show you where else. So under settings, when you click account settings, this is where your email's at, this is where your phone number's at, and your time zone. And by the way, time zone is super important. Make sure you update that to your time zone. And here we have his phone number and his email. So he's good to go here. Then if you scroll down from this page, you have a place for your address. Now, you don't have to put your whole address in. I don't recommend that. But perhaps your city, in this case, he just wants his state to show up. And what we have here, and most importantly, I want you to see right here, it says your referral code. This is important because every time this links to the At Cost Metals website so that every time someone clicks on the join button on any of your landing pages, that it's going to integrate directly with your join page. So make sure that you come in here and you fill this out. And it is not a link, it is just words. So if you have it in as https://www, etc., take that part out and just put the referral code as far as the number or name that you chose. And then here you have some of the other things that can go on the business card, the custom booking link and all the social media platforms. And so however much you want to do, now there's pros and cons to both of this. It would be important for branding for you to have your other social media there so they could get to know you. But some people say you don't want to distract them. If you're trying to close them on a deal, you don't want to distract them. So I don't know if you want to put all of them in or not. I'm going to let you decide, because what's beautiful about this business is you're the entrepreneur, you're the boss, and you can decide what's best for you. Now, one of the other things that we have here is the custom booking link. And you can link that with your, if you have a free Calendly page, calendar, or a Google Calendar or iCal, you can come in and click edit and just put it in there. Put your link in there. and then everything will be set up. So let me again show you what the business card looks like so you can see. First, it's going to show your headshot. It's going to show your QR code. So if a person that has your business card wants to send it to your other friend and they're just on a phone, they can just show them the QR code and the person could shoot their camera at it and again do the same exact thing. That's what that's all about. They can send you a text here, they can call you, they can email you, they know your location. Here's where your social media icons show. And here are the 10 pre-populated buttons that we have found are the most popular, most compelling to help people make a decision to go forward with At Cost Metals. So we have the why At Cost Metals, which is like a intro 2-3 minute sizzle video. Then we have an overview. And if you haven't seen the overview, we just updated it with the new presentation. So you're going to want to see that. Then we have the comp plan. And then we love this 9-minute segment of the documentary, End of the Road, which really talks about what's going on with our money, the importance of gold and silver. So this is something that's everyone should see. And that's one that I would recommend your prospects watch. Then we have the At Cost Metals pricing on bullion, and that is your pricing page. Oh, I'm going to show it to you in a different form. This is not live. This is just a demo right here. I'll show it to you in just a moment. And then, of course, we have some other ones. We have a price comparison and so forth. So again, you can come in here, and this is where you would go to the desktop version, log in, go to your settings, and go to your profile and click Manage Business Card and update it there. So let's close out here and let me show you. Now that you've gotten your settings under your profile all updated, the next thing to do whenever you're talking to someone is to ask permission. So we have all these built-in scripts that you can look at. Look at all these different ones, just to give you an idea. And if you don't like it all, like every bit of it, you can change it. That's what's so beautiful about it. And so click on one to preview it. It says, blank, are you thinking about exploring gold and silver? Let's dive into the world of precious metals together. Interested to get to know more? Joe. So in this case, Joe is the demo account. So that's why it says it's coming from Joe, but it's going to put your information in there. And if you liked it, again, I'm just on the resources. So let's say if I wanted to maybe make this a social post with a picture, then and modify it, I could always just copy and paste it from over here. So let me show you what I wanted to show you really quickly about some of our fantastic pages. Just in case you haven't seen I want to go to that End of the Road documentary. We're not going to watch it, but I want you to see it if this is your first time for a Funnel Fridays so that you can see what your landing page looks like. And keep in mind, anybody that comes to these pages and comes and fills out the information goes exclusively to you. It doesn't come to me or anyone else. So you can be rest assured about that. So first, there's the video, and then as they come down, there's a Learn More. If they click the Learn More button, then they're going to go through a series of 10 to 12 different resources. And if they click the Join Now button, it's going to connect them to their At Cost Metals website join page. Lickety split. If they have any questions, they can send a message to, and you're going to get notified via email and as well a push notification on your app. And here is your information again with your social media links, whichever ones that you put in. Now, oh, by the way, I was going to say, we don't go through and tell you what they all look like because those could change. But just go to Google search if you don't know how to find your own profile link for each of the social platforms. That's the best way to do it. So today's training is actually pretty quick. And so what we'll do now is I'm going to come back over here and we'll open it up for any Q&A. If you have any Q&A, go ahead and type it in the chat box. You guys are probably going to make it easy for me. Today is the 6th. So our next coin of the month is coming up on Saturday. So I'll just put a little plug on that. Coin of the months are so great. It's a great way for you to be able to auto save gold and silver, and as well keep yourself active in the at cost metals system. So definitely, if you're not actively recruiting, make sure that you are set up for the coin of the month. All right, well, fantastic. If there's no questions, you guys are going to make it easy for me. I hope you had a great holiday and look forward to come joining us next week for Funnel Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And finish strong. We've got about 36 hours before the end of the week. Our end of week at Cost Metals is at Saturday night at midnight Central Time. So you still have 36 hours to really push hard, do your challenge, not only change up your business card if you desire to do so, but also to be able to send out some exposures. Every day you should be doing 1 to 10, depending on your ambition scale, to get it out there and keep your funnel full, because it's all about numbers. And remember, let AdvNav help you follow up, because the fortune's in the follow-up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next